Why goals fail and what actually works. The hidden problem with goals. Everyone talks about goals. Set big goals. Dream big. Write your goals down. Chase your goals every day. This advice sounds powerful. It sounds motivating. It sounds right. But here is the truth. Most people set goals. Most people fail. If goals really worked, the world would look very different. More people would be healthy. More people would be rich. More people would be calm and confident. But that is not what we see. We see stress, we see burnout, we see people quitting. So we must ask a hard question. Why do goals fail so often? The problem is not you. The problem is not your willpower. The problem is not your intelligence. The real problem is how goals work in the human mind. Goals focus on the future, but life happens in the present. A goal says, I will be happy when I reach this point. But your brain lives in today. Your brain lives in now. This creates a gap, a painful gap. You wake up and see how far you are from your goal. You feel pressure. You feel behind. You feel weak. At first, motivation feels strong. You feel excited. You feel unstoppable. But motivation is like a spark. It burns fast. It dies fast. When motivation fades, the goal stays, and the goal starts to feel heavy. The goal becomes a reminder of failure, not progress. This is why many people quit, not because they are lazy, but because goals can quietly destroy momentum. Think about weight loss. Someone sets a goal to lose 20 kilos. They feel strong on day one. They go to the gym, they eat clean, they feel proud. But after 2 weeks, life hits. They feel tired, they miss a workout, they eat one bad meal. Now the mind says, I failed. One mistake feels like total failure, and shame appears. Shame kills progress. Goals are all or nothing. You either win or lose. There is no space for bad days. There is no space for being human. This is why goals are fragile. They break easily. Goals also end. This is another hidden problem. When you reach a goal, what happens next? You feel happy for a moment, then the feeling disappears. Now you feel empty. Now you need a new goal. So life becomes a cycle. Chase, achieve, feel empty, repeat. This is exhausting. Goals do not teach you how to live. They only teach you how to arrive. But life is not about arriving. Life is about showing up every day. Goals say, do this to get that. But real growth says, become this, and results will follow. This is a very important difference. Goals focus on results. Results are outside your control. You cannot fully control outcomes. You can only influence actions.
When you chase results, anxiety grows, because the result is never guaranteed. Your mood becomes tied to success or failure. This creates emotional chaos. One good day feels amazing. One bad day feels terrible. This is not stability. This is emotional gambling. Now think about learning English. A person sets a goal. I will speak English fluently in 6 months. At first, they study hard. They watch videos. They memorize words. But fluency does not come fast. Progress feels slow. Soon, frustration appears. I am not good at languages. This is too hard. The goal becomes a wall, not a guide. Many people quit here, not because they cannot learn, but because goals make slow progress feel useless. Goals do not reward effort. They only reward results. But effort is where growth lives. This is why children learn so fast. They are not focused on goals. They are focused on play. They repeat actions without judgment. They fail without shame. They enjoy the process. Adults forget this. Adults turn learning into pressure. Pressure kills curiosity. Curiosity is fuel. Pressure is poison. Goals often ignore reality. They assume perfect conditions, perfect energy, perfect time, perfect discipline. But real life is messy. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel tired. Some days you feel lost. Goals do not adapt, they demand. And when you cannot meet the demand, you feel broken. This creates a dangerous belief. I am not disciplined. This belief is false, but it feels real. Over time, this belief becomes identity. I am someone who quits. Identity is powerful, and this identity is built by failed goals. Goals can make you hate the journey. You rush through life, always waiting for the finish line, but the finish line keeps moving. This creates chronic dissatisfaction. Now here is a quiet truth. Highly successful people do not rely on goals. They rely on something deeper, something more stable. They rely on systems. But before we talk about systems, we must fully understand why goals fail. Goals create pressure. Systems create progress. Goals judge you. Systems guide you. Goals ask, did you win or lose? Systems ask, did you show up today? This difference changes everything. Goals make you focus on what you lack. Systems make you focus on what you do. Goals live in the future. Systems live in today. And today is the only place where change is possible.
Imagine building a house. A goal is the finished house. A system is the daily work. Bricks, tools, routine. If you only stare at the house, nothing gets built. You must pick up a brick every single day. This is what goals forget to teach. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. When goals fail, people blame themselves, but they should not. They were given the wrong tool. Part 2. What actually works? The power of systems. If goals do not work, what does? The answer is simple, but powerful. Systems. A system is not a dream. A system is not a wish. A system is a daily action, repeated again and again. A system focuses on process, not outcome. This small shift changes everything. A goal says, I want to lose weight. A system says, I walk 30 minutes every day. A goal says, I want to speak English fluently. A system says, I practice English for 15 minutes every morning. Do you see the difference? One creates pressure. The other creates movement. Systems work because they live in the present. They ask only one question: what will I do today? Today is manageable. Today is possible. Your brain can handle today. This is why systems feel lighter. They do not scare the mind. Big goals activate fear. Fear activates resistance. Small systems activate action. Action creates confidence. Confidence is built, not imagined. Systems remove decision fatigue. You do not ask, should I do this? You already decided.
The decision was made once. The action is repeated daily. This saves mental energy. Your brain loves routine. Routine feels safe. When something feels safe, you do it more often. This is how habits are born. Habits are the foundation of change. Motivation comes and goes. Habits stay. Systems work even when you feel tired. Systems work even when you feel bored. This is real power. A system does not care about mood. It only cares about showing up. One small action per day seems weak, but it is not. Small actions compound. Think about water. One drop is nothing, but many drops can shape stone. Time is a multiplier. Most people underestimate time. They want fast results. They want instant change. But fast change is fragile. Slow change is strong. Systems respect time. This is why systems last. Systems also change identity. This is very important. Every action is a vote for the person you are becoming. When you write one sentence every day, you become a writer. When you train for 10 minutes every day, you become someone who exercises. Identity changes through action, not through thinking. Goals try to change results first. Systems change identity first.
When identity changes, results follow naturally. You stop asking, "Do I feel like doing this?" You start saying, "This is who I am." This is powerful. A system also creates feedback. You see progress daily, not only at the end. Progress motivates more progress. You feel successful every day you show up. Success becomes a feeling, not a destination. This builds emotional stability. You are no longer riding highs and lows. You are calm. You are consistent. This is the mindset of long-term winners. Systems also forgive mistakes. This is critical. In a system, one bad day does not matter. You return the next day. There is no shame. There is no failure. You did not break the system. You simply paused. Goals are fragile. Systems are flexible. Life can hit you. The system adapts. This keeps you moving forward. Now, let us talk about simplicity. A system must be simple. Complex systems fail. The best system is easy to start, easy to repeat. If it feels heavy, you will avoid it. Start smaller than you think. 5 minutes is enough. 1 page is enough. 1 exercise is enough. Consistency beats intensity, always. Your system should be boring. Yes, boring is good. Boring means repeatable. Repeatable means reliable. Reliable systems win. Do not chase excitement. Chase repeatability. This is a hard truth. Most people fail because they want dramatic change. Systems are quiet. Quiet progress looks invisible, but invisible progress is still progress. After months, it becomes visible. After years, it becomes unstoppable. Systems also reduce fear of failure. You are not trying to win. You are trying to show up. This removes pressure. Pressure kills creativity. Calm builds skill. This is why artists, athletes, and thinkers rely on systems. They trust the process. Now imagine your life with systems. You wake up, you follow your routine. You do not negotiate with yourself. You do the work, then you live your life. No guilt, no stress, just steady movement. This is freedom. Goals promise freedom in the future. Systems create freedom now. This is a key difference. You do not wait to feel successful. You feel successful because you showed up. This builds self-respect. Self-respect is stronger than motivation. When you respect yourself, you keep promises to yourself. Systems are promises you can keep. Small promises, daily promises. Kept promises build trust with yourself. This trust changes everything. You stop doubting yourself. You stop quitting. You become reliable. Reliable people win in the long run. Now, you may ask, do goals have no value? Goals can give direction, but systems do the work. A goal is a compass. A system is the road. Without the road, the compass is useless. Never worship the goal. Build the system.
Part 3. How to build simple systems that never fail. Now you understand the truth. Goals fail often. Systems work. But knowing is not enough. You must build systems, simple systems, real systems. This part will show you how. No theory, only practical ideas. First, start with identity. Do not ask, what do I want to achieve? Ask this instead, who do I want to become? This question changes everything. Do you want to become someone who learns every day? Someone who is healthy? Someone who is calm and focused? Identity comes first. Once identity is clear, actions become obvious. A reader reads. A learner learns. A healthy person moves. Now choose one action. Only one. Make it small. Very small. Smaller than you think. This is the secret. Most people start too big. They want fast change. Fast change breaks. Small change survives. If you want to read more, read 1 page per day. If you want to exercise, do 1 push-up. If you want to learn English, listen for 5 minutes. Your system must feel easy. Easy removes resistance. When resistance is low, consistency grows. Consistency is the real goal. Now attach your system to time. Do not say, I will do this sometime. Say, I will do this at 7 a.m. Time creates structure. Structure creates reliability. Your brain likes certainty. When an action has a time, it feels real. Next, attach your system to an existing habit. This is powerful. After you wake up, after you brush your teeth, after you drink water, stack the habit. Old habit, new habit. This reduces thinking. Less thinking means more doing. Now remove friction. Make the system easy to start. Prepare in advance. Put the book on your table. Open the notebook. Prepare your clothes. Starting is the hardest part. If starting is easy, the system survives. Now remove distractions. Your system needs focus. Put your phone away. Turn off notifications. Even 5 minutes of focus matters. Focus multiplies effort. Now track your system. Not to judge, but to see. Use a simple mark, a check on a calendar. Seeing progress builds momentum. Momentum builds belief. Belief builds identity. This is a loop, a powerful loop. Do not track results, track actions. Results are slow. Actions are immediate. Reward consistency, not success. Success comes later. Celebrate showing up. This trains your brain to love the process.
Now let us talk about bad days. Bad days will come. This is guaranteed. Your system must survive bad days. Create a rule. Never miss twice. 1 bad day is normal. 2 bad days create a pattern. Return quickly. No guilt, no shame. Shame kills systems. Forgiveness saves systems. Your system is not a prison. It is a guide. Adapt when needed. Lower the bar, but never remove it. A bad system is better than no system. Now let us look at real examples. Learning English. Identity. I am a learner. System. Listen to English for 10 minutes every morning. Same time, same place. No pressure. Some days you understand little, some days you understand more. It does not matter. You showed up. Over time, your ear changes. Your brain adapts. One day you realize, I understand. No magic, only time and systems. Health. Identity. I am someone who takes care of my body. System. Walk every evening for 15 minutes. No gym, no pressure. Just movement. After weeks, your body feels lighter. After months, your energy changes. You did not chase weight loss. Weight loss followed you. Confidence. Identity. I am someone who keeps promises to myself. System.
Do one small hard thing every day. Make the bed, finish one task. Confidence grows through proof. Proof comes from action. Now, discipline. Discipline is misunderstood. Discipline is not force. Discipline is design. Design your environment. Design your routine. Do not rely on willpower. Willpower is weak. Systems are strong. Your environment should support your system. If you want to read, keep books visible. If you want to avoid junk food, do not buy it. Environment shapes behavior. Change the environment, change the outcome. Now let us talk about patience. Systems need time. This is hard. You will want results, fast results. Ignore this voice. Trust the process. Progress is happening, even when you cannot see it. This is where most people quit. Do not quit. Remember, you are not behind. You are building something real. Systems create quiet confidence. You stop proving. You stop chasing. You just do the work, day after day. This is mastery. Now think about your life. Not your goals, your systems. What do you do every day? Your life is the result of these actions. Change the actions, change the life. One system at a time. Do not rush. This is not a race. This is construction, brick by brick. You don't need motivation. You need structure. You don't need big dreams. You need small actions. This is what actually works. Goals make you dream. Systems make you become. Remember this sentence. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Build systems that support you. Build systems that forgive you. Build systems that last. And your life will change. Slowly, then suddenly.
If this message hit you, then don't just watch and leave. Like this video, share it to someone who needs this wake-up, and subscribe to this channel. Study yourself 1 hour a day. We are building a different breed here, a new generation of doers, people who don't wait for permission, people who build themselves daily, people who compound quietly and become untouchable over time. Hit subscribe, join the movement. 1 hour a day, every day. And in 1 year, your future self will not recognize you anymore. Let's grow. Let's execute. Let's dominate our own potential. Subscribe now and start becoming the person nobody can compete with.